Alameda County District Attorney Pamela Price under fire for blocking a news reporter from attending a news conference this week. And critics say this is a violation of the First Amendment. They say it was also wrong of her to turn this reporter away. Our crime reporter Henry Lee spoke with that reporter and joins us live with the story. Henry.
Christina, so I actually attended the news conference in question. I signed in, wasn't required to show my credentials, but for reporter Emilie Raguso, she got the exact opposite treatment and was stuck in the hallway outside.
For them to turn me away from doing that, I think is really short-sighted and disturbing.
Emilie Raguso is the founder and lone journalist with online news site The Berkeley Scanner. On Wednesday, Raguso showed up at a news conference at Alameda County DA Pamela Price's office and was denied access.
They said I wouldn't be allowed to attend because I was still under review.
Under review, even though she's a legitimate reporter with valid media credentials.
To have my status as a journalist questioned was not something I would expect at this point in my career.
So while KTVU and other media were invited inside for a news conference about victim advocacy, this was Raguso's vantage point, stuck in a hallway behind a closed door. Raguso says the real reason for her banishment is that Price, a progressive DA who's the target of a recall effort, doesn't like her reporting and is unfairly singling her out.
I'm not pro-recall. I have not taken a stand on DA Price. I have really taken pains to include her position.
Media is media is media, and the government does not get to decide who is legitimate and who is not.
David Loy is legal director of the First Amendment Coalition. He wrote a letter to Price saying she violated the First Amendment.
If government officials got to decide who gets to come to a press conference based on whose reporting they like, that is not a democracy, that's a police state.
The DA's office described Raguso as, quote, an uninvited person who didn't have credentials from a news agency with a management structure and editorial oversight. In a statement, Price's communications team, made up of former reporters, said in part, the Alameda County District Attorney's Office requires all media members to have an official press credential issued by a bona fide national news network, local news affiliate, or a long-standing independent news journal. That I've never had to show my credential to attend a news conference with DA Price or her predecessors. Now, one last note. The ACLU has come out against the effort to recall Price, and the ACLU has also long championed a free press. Now, today, I reached out to the organization for their thoughts on this reporter being barred, but they were not available. Live in the newsroom, Henry Lee, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
Yeah, really interesting case, seeing as how it seems that reporter does fall into the area of credentials, or I guess area of journalists that would be considered allowed inside that room. Henry, thank you.